Well, good morning and that, or good afternoon or good evening, whichever is appropriate. It's time for Walkin and Talkin Tuesday with me, Celine Driver. Once again, coming to you from my neighborhood. Yes, walking in the street, as I do, because it really ticks off the trolls, evidently. Cold morning here in Central Florida. It's down around 45 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, I don't convert to Celsius for all you Euros that might be watching this. You can do that yourselves. So, let's see. It's the end of November here. Today we've had Thanksgiving, and we're now on the downhill run to the major holidays of the year, the winter holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, and New Year's. And then we'll start 2022 and all the insanity that's going to happen in 2022. That should be fun, but that's a subject for another set of videos. I'm sure I'll be talking plenty about that later. So what's the subject of today's video? Uh-oh, there's a truck behind me. Is it gonna kill me? Is it gonna kill me? No, it's not. Not today. What do we say to death? Not today. That's for all you Game of Thrones nerds. Like me, I enjoyed that movie. Anyway, get back on the subject, you goof. So, what are we talking about today? Well, as I'm making this video, we are already into Hanukkah for 2021. In fact, we've had 2 nights. 2. And I get it every year about this time because I say Happy Hanukkah to everybody, even though I know they're not Jewish. What is Hanukkah? Tell me about that, Celine. Or sometimes they actually use my real name, but it depends on who I'm talking to. So, what is Hanukkah? Well, Hanukkah is actually, in Judaism, Hanukkah is not a major holiday, believe it or not. It doesn't rise to the level of Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, or Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, or Purim, which is a harvest festival. And I really hope those dogs aren't coming after me. I've had enough dog bites for 1 year. Hanukkah, however, in this side of the world has become a fairly big deal holiday because of its proximity to Christmas. Hanukkah simply is the festival of lights. It celebrates the miracle of the light that occurred when the Maccabees, a Hebrew tribe, retook the sacred temple in Jerusalem from the Greeks and the Syrians way back, before most of you were born, before I was born. Now, the temple had been desecrated by the Greeks and the Syrians and had to be re-sanctified. They had held sacrifices on the sacred altars. They had done all kinds of lovely pagan things that pagans will do when they conquer the righteous. And the ground and the temple had to be reconsecrated to make it holy again in the eyes of God. Now, this was supposed to take over a week, at least a week, to do. They had to clean it up. They had to reconsecrate the ground. They had to reconsecrate the altar. But they could only find, because the Greeks had destroyed all the holy vessels, the consecrated vessels of oil in the temple. They had destroyed all but one. There was enough oil to light the lamps in the temple for one day and one night. They couldn't do anything else, so they lit the lamps and they set about doing what they needed to do. But that one vessel of holy oil, that one vessel of holy oil burned for 8 days and 8 nights, long enough for the Maccabees to accomplish their task. And of course, this was considered a miracle. How does one jar of oil that only is supposed to burn for one day and one night burn for 8 days and 8 nights? So that's where the Festival of Lights, Hanukkah, comes from. It celebrates the miracle of the light. So that's why you see a menorah, the typical Jewish candelabra that's used for Hanukkah. It has 9 candle holders in it. The 9th candle holder, which is usually above the rest, is called the shamus, or helper. What you do is you light the shamus, and then you use the shamus candle to light the other candles. 1 candle per night. So tonight, for example, it's the 3rd night of Hanukkah, which is at sundown. Always at sundown. You light the lights. You light the shamus candle, and then you light, for tonight, I would light 3 additional candles on the lower tier. Now, I put up a picture in my community page of my menorah, the one I use. It belonged to my grandmother, my mom's mom. It's well over 100 years old at this point because she used it as a little girl. She gave it to my mom gave it to me. I will give it to one of my daughters. And I have another menorah that I will give the other daughter. It depends on which one wants what. And when you light the shamus, you say a prayer. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who commands that we light the Hanukkah lights. More or less, I'm simplifying. In Hebrew, it's Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvasah v'tzivanu v'hadlik ner shal Hanukkah. Those of you who speak Hebrew can translate that in the comments if you want. You can clown my piss-poor pronunciation if you want. I don't care. Never claimed I was the greatest Jewish person alive. And if I got anything, I don't believe I got anything wrong in this overview of what Hanukkah is. But if you have anything else to add, you can add in the comments below. If you're going to clown me or be anti-Semitic, save it. Your comment will never see the light of day anyway, so you might as well just move on, as most of you trolls don't. But if you want to go ahead and try. But won't bother me much. Anyway, I just wanted to give this overview of what Hanukkah is on my Walkin and Talkin Tuesday, because this holiday is important to me, and it's important to my family. Now, yes, oh yeah, one other thing. Generally, gift giving in Hanukkah, in traditional Hanukkah, is not done. I mean, you do sit down with friends and family, and you have, meal, traditional foods. You have gathering and fellowship and so on. But the gift giving really is more of a North American thing due to its proximity to Christmas. I've already given my presents to my mom, my dad, and my children, and a few other people. Shh. That didn't do any good. That's a big dog, by the way. Hope he doesn't come after me. But yes, when you have little kids, you give them eight gifts at least. One gift per night. That's tradition. If you want to call it tradition, that's the tradition. I don't do that anymore. My kids are 24 and 20, so it's kind of expensive. I did give them multiple gifts though. And if you want to be entertained, I do suggest you go look up the Hanukkah song. I think there's like 3 versions now by Adam Sandler. That's always good for a laugh. Bet you didn't know that William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy were both Jewish. But O.J. Simpson isn't. They're funny songs. You should go give them a listen. Anyway, that's all I have really for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I do wish all my friends... one other thing I forgot to mention. Hanukkah is not on a set date, as all Jewish holidays are not on set dates, because Jewish holidays follow the lunar calendar, not the Gregorian calendar, which we follow, January through December, set dates for everything. Jewish holidays follow the lunar calendar, which means that Hanukkah can move anywhere from, like this year, right around Thanksgiving, all the way to, hell, I've seen Hanukkahs that start after Christmas and extend into the new year. It happens. I'm sure next year in 2022, Hanukkah will probably be well into December and give me more time to shop. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. My Walkin' and Talkin' Tuesday video. And I hope that all my friends, Jew and Gentile alike, had an excellent Thanksgiving, have a good and excellent Hanukkah, if you celebrate that, and a very Merry Christmas. Yes, I can say Merry Christmas without bursting into flames. I hope you all do have a Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a good time with friends and family, the people you love. Remember the people that are not here with us in your thoughts and your prayers, if you are a thoughts and prayers person, or for a couple of my friends, the thoughts and thoughts people. And, hopefully a very good New Year. Don't drink too much. And enjoy yourselves on New Year's Eve. I'll probably be asleep. And I hope the holiday season in 2021 is good to all of you. Now I'm on the sidewalk. See? Now I'm on the sidewalk. So, be good to each other. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year from Celine Driver to you. I will see you in my next video.